go clean his fucking truck out too. Didn't want it looking like a pigsty.
That's the worst is when they're like, yeah, I deserve this.
He knew. He's 23 years old. He's a good kid, but
God bless him.
I remember me at 23.
Right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom, and welcome to the Big Honker Podcast, brought to you by the Looking Glass Duck Club with my favorite dickhead from Missouri, Mr. Logan Pyeatt. How you doing, Logan?
Not too bad, my friend. How about you?
I'm glad you said friend, because the way you've talked to me lately, we have not been very friendly. You've been really calling me out.
You are... Listen, that's how you know I like you. You're one of my best buddies in the whole
so
world.
sensitive.
Just because I give you shit, you can't get sad. Yeah, what happened to you?
Just fucking got a podcast and grew sensitive.
I grew sensitive. That's it.
I've noticed it's
Spit
ever
out your
since you
gun.
lost weight and started dressing like
Nobody wants to
like
hear
a
that.
college professor. You've kind of
Like
gotten
a college
sensitive.
professor.
Well, you have on these clear frame glasses and these vests and button-up shirts and those douchey hats, and then all of a sudden you've just changed on us.
I'm wearing a Looking Glass Duck Club hat, so that's a douchey hat.
No, he's not.
No, you're not. I can't see you, but I know you're not wearing that.
I am wearing
He's wearing a vest.
button-up polo shirt, a vest. I do have a new Boss War Chief hat on, and I have glasses that aren't clear framed. I have on my, I think these are called tortoise shell glasses today.
Tortoise shell.
Yes, that's what.
And I'm going to guess you either have on brown or dark green pants.
green.
I have a dark green pants on, and I have on some shin gear boots.
Dark green. You don't even see the guy. You know what he looks like.
So what the fuck am I supposed to wear now? Do I need to? I don't like to wear jeans.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, that's your style, and it's fine. I think you look good.
I can honestly
I'm just
tell.
pointing out that ever since you started dressing like this, that's when you started getting sensitive. You don't like when people fuck with you.
Well, in the summertime, I wear the same Columbia shirts and shorts every day. Is that a sensitive also?
I don't talk to you much in the summer.
Oh, okay, well, fuck you then. All right, let's get on with this.
What whiskey are you drinking, buddy?
I am drinking. Oh, good. I'm glad you asked. Our Farm. It's a local distillery up here in Mound City, Missouri. My friends, the Rosiers, own it. They're just about 20 minutes down the road, and I'm having their rye.
Rye.
And it's fantastic.
You're a rye guy? You like
Shameless plug. No, I'm not usually a rye guy, but they put out 3 different rye bottles, and they're all fantastic.
Right.
So since you and I said we were going to have a drink, I saw it sitting there, so I thought I might as well drink local.
Very good.
That's what Andy would like.
So I can plug my Missouri friends, Jeffrey.
Andy, for Christmas, he would love a bottle of that rye whiskey. So
No.
I'm actually planning on bringing down a couple bottles of Our Farm whenever me and Reb are down there and Shive are down there in January.
And E.H. Taylor. You got to find us an E.H. Taylor.
we've got to give away those hunts now too, Logan. look at
I
his face.
You can't tell me in March that Andy and I have to get on that. I mean,
Whoa.
that fell on deaf ears, bud.
That's not how it was done. I said, are we doing the giveaway? And you said, yes. I said, okay. And I gave you the dates. And you said, that's fine. And you go, I'll get with Andy on the giveaway. And I said, okay. Well, I just happened to think about it the other night. And I thought, Logan hasn't given me those guys' names yet. So, anyways,
Andy and I are just boys. I mean,
That's right.
we're young men. We're trying to raise families, Jeff. We forgot. We make mistakes. We are human.
Okay, here we go. Now, here's what we're going to do, though. We're going to do this giveaway, and we're going to do it through. You're going to pick a number, and I'm going to go down and do it. Be the best way to do it. So
That way they know it's not
1
rigged.
through 275.
Holy
1
shit.
through 303.
What the fuck?
Oh, my God.
303. So
301.
that's not work. Okay.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay, that'll work for me.
Perfect.
No, I'm kidding. We're not going to do it that way.
303 entries in that?
Yes.
Fuck around. Oops.
And here's the deal: if you win this trip, it's coming up in 2 weeks. If you ain't going to be able to make it because it's a deal, let me know and we'll pick somebody else.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm
It's a floating winner.
Yep. I'm going to scroll down, and you tell me when to stop. If you want to do it that way, let me get to the top of it, and I'll scroll down. When you say stop, I'll pick that as the winner, and then we'll do it again and again. Stop. Hold on just a minute.
How quick are you scrolling? Like
I'm not. I've got to get to the top still.
Or like, are you going to scroll like
it's
this?
It's going to be a good.
Yeah, 2-finger bang.
I just need to know how fast you're going to be doing.
I am worried. Rebel, was it Rebel that sent that article that going down on your old lady is worse for your throat than smoking?
Yeah, he sent that in our Snap group.
This is news. So I guess Michael Douglas got it that way.
Okay, you tell me when. You ready?
I only do one of those.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Whoa.
Clayton Apke.
Clayton Apke. Congratulations. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Make it happen.
Hold on. Let me write his name down.
Let me know when you start again.
Okay.
Congratulations to Clayton Apke.
Ready, go.
Stop.
Adam Belfi.
My God, this is about as random as it can get. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it is.
Hopefully we get some people with some names we can pronounce on the next
Okay,
one.
tell me when.
Stop.
John Adams.
Blake.
John.
Blake Snors.
Fuck again. Fuck
Snorsbush. Blake Snors.
Blake
Blake
Poppy.
Snorsbush.
Well, there we go.
Schnorsbush.
Snorsbush.
Snores in the bush.
Yes.
That's a name right there.
He's from he's a Missouri guy.
Oh, Missouri guy.
From Perry County School District.
Go Tigers.
Mechanical maintenance at TG, Missouri. Perryville, Missouri. Is that close to you?
No, I don't believe so. I have no idea where
How do you
Perryville is.
live in a state as small as frickin' Missouri and not be able to keep up with where people live at?
Because I don't know where Clayton Norbush lives?
How you don't know where a town is?
Well, I don't know,
I understand
Jeff. It's
that.
still like
I'm the same way.
7 hours across this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that small. I don't live in Rhode Island.
Ain't much difference.
Okay.
Congratulations. We got 3 winners.
Whatever, Professor.
Yes, we got 3 winners.
Yeah, congrats,
And
guys.
I will check out. I will get a hold of all of them.
Send them an email. Listen to this.
Yep.
Whatever.
Okay, let's get on to our pick'em stuff. Are you ready?
So anyway, you're not worried about the recent revelation of throat cancer and licking the nether region?
Bud, if that's how you get throat cancer, then I'll just have throat cancer.
Roll the dice.
I do enjoy it, and it seems like my wife enjoys it. So why ruin a good thing with a little bit of throat cancer?
You know, no big deal.
I mean, if I have to carry around one of those cancer kazoos, then
That would be a hell of a story. They're like, "How much did you smoke back in the day?" It's like, no. How much vagina did I eat?
I didn't. I eat a lot of pussy.
The other guy's from Brooklyn, Michigan.
Good.
Well, ask Dirk if that's close to where he's at. If he doesn't know, then
he would know.
Chastise him.
He would know.
Have you got the games here?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm looking up the last guy where he's from, and just curious.
Yeah, let's get this ball rolling, Jeff. Andy doesn't feel good. You said you have shit to do.
Did you see where I guess Josh McDaniels called in the whole organization and they had just a come to Jesus meeting?
They fired him.
What?
Josh McDaniels got fired last night. Him and the general manager both. So,
I've not been on
Twitter.
Twitter.
Go ahead and tell us about how Josh controlled that meeting.
I've not been on Twitter this morning. I have no idea.
Yeah,
I went to bed early last night.
Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, and Max Crosby, they said, were the most outspoken, but I mean, they're the leaders of the team. And I guess there were several other players that shared in their disgruntles about how Josh McDaniels has been coaching. But those 3 were very outspoken. And then a day later, they went ahead and fired this son of a bitch. And I say good riddance. I could not stand
You never were a fan. Who are they? Who's the interim now?
The linebacker
Antonio Pierce.
coach.
I don't know him.
He played for the Giants and the Redskins, I believe. He was at Arizona State for 4 years, and then he's been an assistant in the NFL 2 years.
Yeah, I think he was on the Giants team with Eli that won a Super Bowl, and then he's been coaching the linebacker coach for the Raiders for the last year or two.
I will be damned. Yeah, I've not been on Twitter.
I don't know
at all
anything.
this morning.
He can't do any worse.
That's funny, Andy. How'd you hear about him? Yeah, they fired his ass last night. I saw that this morning.
Around.
What?
My goodness, poor guy. That's got to be it, right? Like he's not going to be a head coach again.
I can't imagine
I
hiring
wouldn't
him.
think so.
I can't believe anybody hired him a second time.
You can't say poor guy. His contract was 6 years guaranteed.
Oh.
So, I mean, he's going to be getting paid for the next 4 years to not do shit.
Does he go back to New England? Go back to Daddy?
Do you think Daddy would take him back?
I don't know if Daddy's going to have a job much longer either.
He just got a contract extension.
He just got extended for like 3 years.
I still think that he's probably on the way out.
Oh.
It just might get.
How do you
if he
fire somebody like
well,
that?
how many? They fired Tom Landry. How many years in a row do you let him fucking lose before you get rid of him?
How many years will this be?
1?
2?
No, 2 years, and it's going down fast.
Right.
Is there anything positive happen in New England?
If Nick Saban had a bad season, would you fire him?
No, not one, but if 2 or 3, I would.
So he's got 1 more year then.
At the most, probably, if he doesn't turn it around. Would you? Let me ask you honestly. Do you think there's anything positive coming out of New England right now? They have no young quarterback that's not worth a shit. They don't have any young receivers. They don't have a young runner. Ramondre Stevenson's pretty good, but running backs are a dime a dozen. Their defense hasn't even been
Ramondre
really good.
Stevenson sucks. He's on my fantasy team. He hadn't done shit all year.
I think Ramondre Stevenson's a decent running back.
He was 8-9 last year.
Yeah, and now he's, 4 games? I just think that there's not anything. There's not a lot of positives coming out of New England. It'd be okay if he was 5-12 and he had a good young team.
2-6 right now.
Don't you think that maybe the Patriots have been a little spoiled and just because
Right.
maybe the greatest coach of all time in the NFL has a couple bad seasons. Now they want to call for his head. Who are they going to get? Josh McDaniels?
It's funny when you listen to sports radio in Boston, though. That's their whole attitude
Ready
is
to get rid of him.
no, they think they're Notre Dame back when Notre Dame in the 50s still or the 40s. That's kind of their mindset. That we're the New England Patriots, and by God, we deserve to be winning every game, and we should be this. Well, you also lost the greatest coach. You have the greatest coach, and he's lost the greatest quarterback to play ever. And since then, things have went to shit.
Right.
And they just, I don't. But the mindset in New England is that we deserve this because we're New England.
It was interesting. Whenever Jesse and I got married, we went to the Northeast for our honeymoon, and that was the year that Andy Reid got fired. So listening to Philly radio, they were so ready to get rid of Andy Reid. So, I mean, it happens.
What a mistake.
Well, they won a Super Bowl with Dougie P.
Yeah, I was going to say I guess they did win a Super Bowl since
but
then.
He wasn't the
Peterson,
first, was he? After Andy Reid,
I think he was. I don't know for sure.
From Reid to Peterson,
I think so. I don't know. I know that they would have won the Super Bowl that one year, and T.O. got his leg broke.
Yes,
they
played New England, right?
I think they would have won the Super Bowl that year. I think with him being healthy.
But they only have one Super Bowl,
yes,
don't they?
They went.
Nick Foles, baby.
They've been to 3 Super Bowls and won one.
Hog on that guy.
Big Dick Nick. Supposedly. I mean, I'd look at a picture of it, but
them
I don't want to kiss it or
poor
anything.
Carson Wentz, he gets fucking hurt and misses out on the. He could have had the ring. Now it's Big Dick Nick.
Do you think that Carson Wentz ends up being the Vikings quarterback this year?
Josh Dobbs.
Well, no, they just got Josh Dobbs.
But that don't mean nothing.
Why? Because Josh Dobbs is too scary. He looks like a Halloween mask.
Wow, that's terrible. Making fun of a guy's handicapness.
It's not handicap. It's alopecia. It's not like it's affecting his health. He just can't grow hair.
Okay, let me ask you this: the cheerleader that's got alopecia, do you find that kind of sexy though?
Who's her? I'm not seeing her.
She plays.
She's a cheerleader for the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah,
they got 2 alopecia people on the same organization.
Yeah.
Or it used to be the same. I'll be damned.
They have 2 of them.
They got 2 of those folks.
I used to have a guy that hunts with me, and his daughter was a cheerleader at a major university, and she was really good looking. And so he's in front of everybody in our room in here one time. He says, "Yeah, my daughter, she's got alopecia. She has no body hair." And every man thought the same thing.
Yes, yes, please.
Every man was there was like, we're all having different thoughts of what he's telling us about. But
yes.
Every man there was like, I could go for a little bit right now.
And he's like, she can be she wears redheaded wigs, blondes, brunettes. She's got about 10. She can be anything you want her to be. I was thinking, you're telling the fucking wrong perverts the wrong thing.
Chip Kelly and Pat Shermer
Chip Kelly. I forgot about that.
Were Eagles head coaches, and then Dougie P. Yeah, why would you set your daughter up for that?
Yeah,
though?
I have no clue.
She doesn't have any hair anywhere.
Anyways, I think if the Dobbs guy was a good enough quarterback, Arizona would not have gotten rid of him. And I think he probably will start a couple of games for Minnesota. But I would not be surprised if Minnesota takes a flyer on Carson Wentz. They have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose right now. They had crawled back into the to a playoff spot and probably would have made the playoffs. And so I think that they're done for right now. And I hate that for Kirk Cousins because he's a really nice guy and he was really having a great year. Yeah. And they were fixing to get Justin Jefferson back.
There's not a lot of options out there right now for a quarterback, though, is there? I mean, when you got Tyson Bagent, whatever, playing, and Sam Howell and all these guys, it's like, Jesus Christ.
Carson Wentz, legitimately, it would be someone I would try to maybe get in the deal.
Give him a tryout.
Someone's going to come up with Kaepernick again. I'll be going, that motherfucker loses a leg so we don't have to hear his name anymore every time. Be 75 years old. We can get Carson Wentz, or we can get Kaepernick out of the nursing home and let him play. He's probably got some stuff in him still. Yeah, he sucked. That's why he's not in the NFL.
Well, he's tried out with every team, and I think they all say that his tryouts are shit.
He was a running guy. He was dangerous because he could run. Okay, let's get into this. We got shit to do. First game, Tennessee at Pittsburgh.
Sorry for holding you up.
You have been, but that's beside the point. But you're a sponsor, so we give you some extra time. Tennessee at Pittsburgh. The guest is winning. The guest is winning 95. You've got 95 wins. Andy's got 89, and I have 86. And I know it's not like me. For all my fans, I will crawl back in here because we expect better from Jeff. So anyways, Tennessee at Pittsburgh.
Even though it's at Pittsburgh, I'm going to keep riding the Will Levis train. I think he's going to keep it going. Give me the
There's
Titans.
A game we're both going to pick up. I am going to take Pittsburgh.
Is Pickett playing?
Pickett is playing as of today. TJ Watt's playing. Will Levis is going to know TJ Watt personally by the time this game is over with.
Short week, rookie quarterback. Not saying that Pickett's any better. I am going to take Pittsburgh.
Remember, you got to take a lock and an upset too. Miami at Kansas City. Kansas City's playing at home. Kansas City
is in Germany.
Okay, well,
it's in Frankfurt.
Early Sunday morning.
Okay. Anyways, Kansas City's favored by 3. Guess you have first pick since you're first.
I know. I'm thinking. I will take the Fins. Give me the fish on that. Chiefs have looked real rough the last couple of weeks, squeaking them out. Of course, Mahomes was hurt and this and that, but their wide receivers are trash.
Is the vagina toy going to be there this game?
I don't know. I think that's what it all comes down to.
I'm going to go.
She's on tour.
Oh, is she? So she's not going to be there? Well, fuck.
I mean, I don't fucking know. I don't pay that
You're
close
second. Who
attention.
you taking?
Fuck.
This is a tough pick.
Give me the Dolphins.
Dude,
I'm going to go with Kansas City then.
Pacheco.
Do what?
Good. I was watching a Chiefs game and Pacheco scored and they cut to Taylor Swift.
Oh, really?
Like what? Yeah, like what the fuck?
Helps
What's the point?
She's a billionaire now.
Maybe she's banging him too.
Maybe. That'd be an interesting story.
Just for the record, I'm not going to say that about her banging anyone because, especially if I lived up there close to them. So good luck, Logan, on that. I would not want Travis after my ass.
Oh yeah, well I'm not real.
Travis
close
Kelce,
to him,
he lives real close to Rockport. Check him out. Okay, you can just ask anybody in town; they'll tell you where he's at.
Just look.
But Lamar Hunt has more money than she does, and a better looking daughter. They don't cut to her every time that the Chiefs score.
She is the one to get with right there.
Gracie Hunt,
smoke show.
Oh, but
she goes to SMU, right?
Before this, does she go to SMU? That's where her dad
had said that.
That's where her dad went to school. I don't know what she does, but
home of the cheaters.
Yep. Before it was legal. She
just ahead of their time.
She was hanging out with Travis before season started. He fucked up. He should have went with her. But
yeah, that'd been a pretty neat deal.
I don't think she's probably near as big. I don't know. I bet they're both a pain in the ass.
Could you imagine?
Yep. But I can say this much for her.
At least Taylor made her money.
Her family,
Gracie's just part of the Lucky Sperm Club.
Her family's very nice people. They've hunted with me before. They're really good people. So I'm not gonna say nothing bad about them.
Jeff, let me ask you a question.
Oh boy.
Real quick. She's a 2, but she has $1 billion.
She's a 10.
Would you go for it?
I'm happily married. I can't believe you'd say something like that.
She's a
Michelle
10.
likes
if she's got $1 billion, she's a 10.
For $1 billion.
Yeah, but Michelle's a 10 who doesn't have $1 billion. I'm asking if the shoe's on the other foot. She's a 2, but does have $1 billion.
Andy's getting a new mom.
Yeah. I would be pissed if he turned that down.
Well, thank you.
I think Michelle might even
She would
understand.
understand. Like,
She
listen,
wouldn't care. She'd just send me a check.
it does say SMU.
That's probably when she went to school. I think all of them went there. Okay. Minnesota, Atlanta.
Oh, Falcons.
Falcons.
At Atlanta,
Yes.
no Jefferson, no Cousins.
Train wreck.
They're disaster, but it's
Yeah, but
chaos.
fucking Atlanta's quarterback staff, I guess they're gonna start Taylor Heineke. I'm gonna have to go Atlanta also. Man, that's tough. Arizona at Cleveland.
Is Watson playing?
I think he is.
I don't think so.
Who's Arizona's quarterback?
Well, it'll either be the DDG or whatever the guy's name. It's got 14 names from UCLA, or it will be PJ Walker.
Oh, Jesus.
A lot of ugly.
Give me the Browns.
There's a lot of ugly football.
Shit.
Or that's the two.
Miles Garrett won a game by himself the other day.
Yeah, I'm taking Cleveland. That's my lock.
Wow.
Fuck that.
Oh,
They're gonna.
fuck.
Fuck,
they're,
can you lock
forgot to make
that?
a lock.
they're gonna run. Fucking their defense is gonna kill Arizona.
This says here Watson is not expected to start week 9 against Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona's gonna run out Toon, who's the quarterback.
Yeah.
Miles Garrett will have 15 sacks in this game probably.
Hey, can I make the tight ones my my
You
upset?
can do any of them.
You
Yeah.
can do anything you want to do.
Okay, yeah, make the Tennessee tight ones my upset, if you
Okay.
would, please.
I'm taking Cleveland. That's my lock.
I'm going. Fuck, I don't know. This is an ugly one. Yeah, Cleveland.
Okay. You made fun of me being a lock, but everybody took the same thing. Green Bay, the Los Angeles at Green Bay. Stafford's banged up. I don't know if he's playing either. He's got a fucked up hand.
The Rams at Green Bay.
Green Bay sucks.
Yeah, no offense, Andy, but Green Bay
They're
sucks.
awful.
Jordan Love.
So are you taking the Rams or are you
Shit,
taking
man.
Green Bay?
He is not the answer.
You got Stafford.
Stafford's day to day.
Stafford's not playing.
He's day to day.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Brett Rippon would be in line to draw the start if Stafford's out.
His daddy
Sorry,
did win a
Andrew.
Super Bowl.
I'm gonna go Cheeseheads. Maybe I don't.
I'm taking Green Bay also. Washington.
Andy, is that your lock?
No, fuck, they're awful. They need to find another quarterback.
Like everybody else in the league, just about. The Washington Redskins versus the New England Patriots. Washington traded away their whole defensive line yesterday. What the hell Chicago Bears are doing trading for a free agent defensive tackle makes no sense for me and giving up a second-round draft pick. So,
Did you say the Redskins?
yes, that's the name of them.
Fucking
Racist motherfucker.
can't.
If that's the most racist thing I say this week, then by God, I'm a racist then because I don't think that's racist.
We had the N-word drop on our podcast yesterday. We were watching that video of that poor guy in the 80s leotard get knocked out, and the guy that hit him fucking said the N-word. I couldn't believe it.
Well, he was
That makes me
It makes
sick.
me
he
sick.
was a black guy, and they're allowed to say that. And he
Well.
did use the soft R and not the hard R.
Did you see that video?
I have not seen that
I'll
video.
send it to you. Is there anything?
Yeah, text it to me. if
Is
you
there
would.
anything more emasculating than getting knocked out in a fucking 80s leotard on Halloween? Like, Halloween is not the time to get knocked out.
What would you be wearing if that dude knocked you out?
I mean, it's embarrassing enough, but like just regular street clothes would be fine. Did
Did he knock the guy out all the way? Because the guy got right back up.
He flatlined the guy, Jeff.
Okay. He did knock the fuck out of him.
He flatlined the motherfucker.
And the guy's a piece of shit that hit him. He's also got arrested for hitting a woman. So fuck him. I hope they put him in prison. He's got somebody's bitch.
Andy, what if you got knocked out in 80s leotards and then somebody called you the N-word on top of it? Where would you be on that?
Yes, sir.
I would. I'm not going back for seconds.
Okay. DC at New England.
I'm going to take the Pats.
Yeah, I am too.
Their defense has gone to shit. New England isn't going to be anything special, but who was it that New England
Buffalo.
beat? Was it last week or 2 weeks ago?
Buffalo.
That's right. Yeah, they hung in there and looked good.
Ain't nothing to tell you.
Yeah,
You got to listen
I'm
to
gonna
a
go with the Pats.
Boston radio station of that game.
Why they still
Oh,
ape
fuck
shit?
yeah. Homer Central. It's their station, but no, I mean, just getting after it. Okay, Andy, New England,
Homer
DC.
Simpson?
New England, DC. Give me Jesus. Boy, there are some ugly games. Give me future MVP Sam Howell. Commanders.
Chicago at New Orleans.
Oh my God. I'm going to go with the Saints, even though I hate Derek Carr.
I'm going with Derek Carr just because you hate him.
I just sent you that video.
Who are you taking?
Yeah, I saw
Give
it.
me, who is it?
Chicago at New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Because I don't think Fields is playing in this game either.
No, it's Bajent.
See,
No, but Tyson Bagent sure looked good against the Raiders, but the Raiders are shit. But the Raiders are allowing, like, I think they're like fifth in yards being passed on.
they haven't scored 20 points in a game this year, I don't think.
They're averaging, I know, their offense is terrible, but I think they've only allowed like an average of 189 passing yards against
I
them.
don't understand why they did not trade Devontae Adams for a first-round draft pick. I don't get that.
I
That's
don't
stupid.
either.
I mean, you're 2 or 3 years down the road from winning. Time you start winning, he's going to be a free agent again anyways, and he ain't staying there. He probably is going to demand a trade this offseason. They should have traded him to the Dallas Cowboys for a first-round draft pick. Somebody would have given him a first-round draft pick for him that needs wide receiver help.
Oh, I imagine about anybody would.
Well,
Do the Cowboys need a wide receiver that bad?
They need someone besides
They got
CeeDee
Brandon
Lamb.
Cooks.
Well, they need another number one, but they're one of the teams that would have probably been there in the first that would have done that. I don't know who I'm trying to. Kansas City Chiefs would have given you a first round draft pick for him.
Woo!
Yeah, there's no way we're ever going to trade within our division.
That happens all the time, though. You see it.
Not a star.
Okay. Anyways, let's go on. Seattle at Baltimore.
You're the one fucking
I know.
railroading this.
Seattle at Baltimore.
Seattle at Baltimore. What's the line on that?
Was it 5.5? I didn't write them down. I think it's 5.5.
I like the Ravens.
Baltimore, that
Give me Lammy Jackson.
Baltimore, that's my lock.
It's a good loss
it.
too.
I'm gonna
I
take.
really stepped out there.
I'm gonna take Baltimore on that one too. Seattle's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a burner here.
They haven't had a bad
Tampa
season.
Bay at Houston, and Houston's favored at home.
Against the
Yep.
Bucks. Houston's looked like shit all year.
No,
Haven't they?
they've been
Didn't they
pretty.
just barely
They've been
beat the
pretty
Giants?
decent.
What's pretty
I
decent?
think they're around
What's their
3
record?
and 4, maybe.
Who?
Houston. They've won 3 games at least.
You think under 500 is pretty decent?
Oh, fucking compared to a lot of teams, compared to your Raiders, they are.
They're 3 and 4.
I was going to say, the Raiders are 3 and 5 now? Would you say they're pretty decent?
They suck, but Houston's not a bad team. Houston's a team I'm talking about with New England. Houston's got a lot of future ahead of them. They got a good young defense, and that quarterback looks good. And Nico Collins is a good wide
You look
receiver.
good.
Thank you, sir. Tampa Bay at Houston.
2.5. Texans are favored.
God, I keep picking the fucking. Well, Mike Evans is out, isn't he?
Ooh.
Who knows? Would we notice even?
With Baker?
Well, good point. Baker. Fuck it. Give me the Texans at home then.
Andy?
Texans are favored?
Why what'd you say, 2.5
It's
or 3?
basically a pick 'em.
It's
I'll
a
do
pick 'em.
Tampa Bay.
I'm taking Houston also.
Well,
Indianapolis at Carolina. Indy's favored.
Well, of course, Carolina is a dumpster fire.
they got to win.
What's the line?
2.5.
Indy's favored 2.5
Yep.
on the road.
On the road.
Damn, you'd think the Panthers are probably due for one, but I'll take the Colts.
Colts. Even without Anthony Richardson. Minshew Magic.
Has Bryce Young done shit?
He's played better the last couple of weeks. He was terrible earlier, and then Andy Dalton come in the Red Rocket, and they did pretty decent. Well, I'm gonna tell you how
Well,
bad
he's just
Carolina.
so small, though, isn't he?
I'm gonna tell you what's
Yeah.
bad. This is how bad Carolina is. Their stud receiver is Thielen, and he's been really good because I picked him up, and he gets 8 to 12 catches every game, just about. But that's when you know you're
Christ,
bad.
Poor bastard's my age. White.
Okay, here we go. Next game: New York Giants at Las
Did I
Vegas.
say something bad?
No.
No,
Raiders are favored here. 3.5 points.
This is the game of the week, baby.
who are you taking?
New York Giants At Vegas. How many games do we have left?
8.
8. We're halfway through.
No,
Oh, no. You mean in the pick'em or
we got 4
forever?
games left.
for the pick'em. Because I still haven't
4.
picked a lock, and I cannot have the Raiders be a lock, especially with all the controversy in the locker room. But I think now that they got rid of McDaniels, I think that the aura in there is going to be a lot better. Guys are hyped. Give me my Raiders.
That's your lock?
No, I'm not going to make it my fucking lock. I can't. I don't think.
Give me the Giants. That's my upset.
God dang it, Andy. That's what I was fixing to do, too. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm taking the upset in the Giants.
You guys are chicken shit.
Giants defense has been really good lately. They get Daniel Jones back
Danny
this week.
Dimes is coming back.
I'm taking the Giants. Okay.
I think that's more of a hindrance, isn't it? Daniel Jones sucks.
Yeah.
Depends which Daniel Jones you get. If you get the one from last year that didn't turn the ball over and ran a bunch, it's okay. If you get the one that's been here this year, he's fucked. The game of the week. Actually, the best 3 games probably of the whole week are the last 3 games. Dallas at Philly.
Philly's favored by 3.
Yep.
Damn, they're only favored by 3 at home.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically home. It'd be a pick'em. I mean, it's basically home field advantage.
I love that rivalry. Give me the Eagles.
Andy?
Give me the Cowboys.
I'm taking Dallas because I hope them fuckers lose, but if they win, at least I get a win here. So
No, I'm going to go Eagles. I would feel bad betraying my son. He's a big Eagles fan, so I'm going Philly.
Oh my God, you have an Eagles fan that lives in Texas?
Yeah.
there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's like being a Raiders fan in Missouri, bud.
It happens.
Buffalo at Cincinnati.
Bengals are favored by 2.
God damn it. Wish that was a home game. I got to ride with the Bills. I love Josh Allen and the boys.
I'm going.
They have some controversy in the locker room, but they seem to be coming around.
I like the Bills in this one, but I'm going with the Bengals just because Joey B is turning it on.
I'm taking Cincinnati because they're the hottest team in football right now.
Motherfuckers are going to carry that on.
The Chargers are favored at the New York Jets.
By 2.
By 2.
I like the Jets.
There were some tough matchups this week.
Told you the last 3 games are the best one. I'm taking the Jets also.
Yeah, give me the Jets in that game.
I mean, the Jets got a really good defense, and Justin Herbert seems to suck in prime time.
He don't suck. He swallows.
I'm gonna go the Chargers just so I pick up a game.
Okay.
That's gay.
This will
fine.
This will decide it right here.
All right.
This will decide my week.
There we go. Clayton Apke, Adam Belfry, and Blake
Yep.
Swanbush.
I never picked a lock.
Oh fuck.
Well, then go back and take us. Who's your lock?
Fuck it. Give me the Raiders are my lock of the week against the Giants.
We've
There we
never had a
go.
game where the lock and the upsets were all on the same game.
Could go either way.
There you go. Logan Pyeatt, my friend, thank you very much.
See you in January.
Yep, I can't. Well, I hope I get to FaceTime you between here and there.
Oh, that's true too.
If not, you have a good have a great Thanksgiving and a happy and Merry Christmas, my friend. I'll talk to you.
Absolutely.
We'll talk
Same
to
to
you.
you guys. I love you both very much. Thanks for having me on.
Love you,
I
bud.
appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you soon.
Talk to you
Love
later
bye.
today or tomorrow. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
The great Logan Pyeatt.
Okay.
Looking Glass Podcast. So
I've
we got 3 hunters. We got 3 winners for 2 weeks from now.
Yep. Clayton Apke, Adam Belfry, and Blake Schwanbosch.
Yep.
I know I butchered that last one.
When we see him, we can get the proper pronunciation for his last name.
Yep, I'll get that down. If one of these gentlemen cannot make the hunt because it's in 2 weeks, then we will draw for we'll have a replacement person here, and I will let you know. Thank y'all. God bless y'all. Have a great weekend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, go check out all of our great sponsors. Go check out the Looking Glass Podcast. You can find them on Patreon. It's simple enough. A little bit of money, and then you got their entire library. Him and Logan and Rebel are great people. Great people. I can't talk. Check out Shin Gear, Dirty Duck Coffee, Dive Bomb Industries, Pacific Calls, Boss Shot Shells, MLR Graphics, Lucky Duck, Ducks Unlimited, Alpha Outdoor Specialties, Hemp Hill Farms, Stanfield Outfitters, Mossberg, Double T British Kennels, and the Blue.